So here we are, morning after the Trofeo Kima race in Valmasino in Italy, and it is with great disappointment that I say that I didn't actually finish the race.
Mi sono innamorato di Marina, una ragazza mora ma carina. Ma lei non vuol saperne del mio amore. Cosa farò per conquistare il suo cuore? Un giorno la incontrai sola sola, il cuore mi batteva mille all'ora. Quando gli dissi che la volevo amare, mi diede un bacio e l'amor sbocciò. Marina, Marina, oh Marina, ti voglio al più presto sposa. Marina, 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 ti voglio al più presto sposa. Oh mia bella mora, no, non mi lasciare, non mi devi rovinare. Oh no, 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 no. Oh mia bella mora, no, non mi lasciare, non mi devi rovinare. Oh no, 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 no.
First checkpoint, about 7 k's in, just behind me, all going okay. About 1500 meters so far. So that is 10k in, second checkpoint, what, 1800 meters, still going up. And so the climbing just keeps going. Just coming up to the third checkpoint now, I think, probably about 2,400 meters, 2,300, something like that. But the climbing just keeps going, and so do I. There's our first objective, tantalisingly close. There, and then beyond, up onto the first pass. So I made it to the cut-off point, 3 hours, 3:15. We've just come down from the first checkpoint up there, using the chains down here, as demonstrated by this chap in his stripy socks. Say hello.
Okay.
Hey. And
Very important people, Mario Barelli. Thank you very much.
so that is me about 17 k's in, absolutely knackered. It's hilly, woo! But just coming up to Trofeo Kima, where I can hopefully get some food because I'm starving, no energy. So Trofeo Kima is there. That's where I'm going next for some food. Say hello.
Hi. Bonjour.
Where are we? Where?
Cameraccio.
Ah, there you go.
Got it.
Grazie.
1,700.
Maurizio Torri è pronto?
So here we are, morning after the Trofeo Kima race in Valmasino in Italy, and it is with great disappointment that I say that I didn't actually finish the race. I missed the cut-off time at Refuge Bonacosa, which is about just over halfway round. I missed the cut-off point by, 20 minutes? 6 hours to get up there. Just to put that into context, as I was getting to halfway, that 6 hour 20 mark, Kylian Jornet basically had finished and broken the record. I think he did it in 6 hours 9 minutes. Hats off to the guy, because it is insane that they can run a course like this in that time. But anyway, I missed cut-off point, had to come down off the course, bitterly disappointed, but on reflection, it's just one of those things. You live and learn, especially after doing the Lakeland 100 4 weeks ago this weekend. I did not have the strength. I should have put more thought about actually structuring a training plan for Kima, because it's a serious undertaking. But doing 2 races like that kind of back to back, it's just not for me. I just didn't have the strength, didn't have the stamina, and ultimately got timed out, which is disappointing because I wanted to finish this one. Only runs every 2 years. 2,500 people apply for this race, and only 250 lucky people get to run it. I was one of those, but didn't give it the respect it deserved, and therefore got timed out halfway round, which was a big disappointment. But yeah, there you go. You live and learn. I think the 3 key things that you've got to consider if you are wanting to sign up for this race, and believe me, don't let any of this put you off, because if you get an opportunity to run Kima, then grasp it with both hands and then do the training for it. But the 3 key things are, I know it sounds obvious, but just train for hills. I mean, my God, the hills are brutal, and it's all either uphill or steep downhill. So train for the hills is one. Number 2 is the terrain. It is rocky, bouldery, moraine everywhere. Train for running fast across bouldery, rocky, technical ground. Even the minimal flat stuff is just boulder strewn paths that you've just got to pick your way across and go for it. And then the third key thing is around the real, the even more technical challenges of some of the Via Ferrati. So the change sections, going up and over a lot of the passes. So there are 7 passes that you go up and over, and each and every one of those is some form of chained section where it's very steep, exposed, almost rock climbing, with chains there for protection. So you just got to have your wits about you and know how to cover ground like that. But those are the 3 key areas: hills, boulders, chains. What more can I say about Kima?